It's good to learn from your mistakes, and even better to learn from other people's mistakes. Let's do that. My name is Andre Leroux. Let's look at 10 declined logos and what those designers did wrong. First up today, a magic paper logo. Not a bad design and an interesting idea. The contrast isn't good, or the lack of contrast. This part is way too dark, so this black outline disappears. I think I'd do something like this blue or maybe green. These stars are not great. It is becoming a bit of a gimmick to add stars to everything. That's not good, but here at least it makes sense with the magic theme. Problem is, they feel like an afterthought, not integrated with the rest of the design. You cannot just slap stars onto it. Compare this logo, where the stars feel like part of the design, or this one. By comparison, the stars here feel like they come from a different logo. Next logo, a bird on a branch. It's okay, no big problems here, but let's talk about visual language. What is this thing? Right, it's a house. Most houses look nothing like this, but we understand that this is the universal symbol for house. It's like a language, just like this is the symbol for the Z or Z or Z sound. This shape is the symbol for house. There are things in the house symbol that identify it as a house, like the chimney and the window. If we remove them, we have an arrow, not a house anymore. Now, if we look at the standard fish symbol, there are things here that identify this as a fish, like the tail and the fin and the gill and the position of the eye. You can see where I'm going with this. This bird has a feature that is more fish-like. Sure, birds can have neck rings, but this is like a Z with an extra non-Z bit added. It confuses the language. It makes the bird harder to read. Next, a woman's face. Problems with the anatomy and tidiness, but the main problem is ethnic stereotyping. Be careful with this, as it can very easily be perceived as insulting or offensive. To be clear, being insulting or offensive is allowed on LogoGround. We believe strongly in freedom of speech and freedom of expression, but it has to be thoughtful and purposeful. If it looks like you are accidentally being insulting or offensive, we will usually do you a favor and decline the logo. Next, we have a man holding an anchor. It's a good idea. There's a lot to like in this design. It is kind of hard to see what it is, though. I think the man's face could be clearer, and the hand is too different from the rest of the man. And the placement of the hand isn't great. If he is gripping the shaft of the anchor, then the hand should perhaps not overlap this ring. Next, a piggy. Like with the first logo, we have a contrast problem here. The dark glasses blend into the background too much. Either differentiate them more or use an outline. Other problems here too. The ears look weird. I don't know what this is, and that mouth is lazy. You'll have to put more effort into this. And a house logo. If you want to be 100% sure that we will decline your logo, this is how you do that. Spell check. It is easy, and it's part of being a professional. The word business has a weird spelling, but you have to get it right. Buyers won't take you seriously if you can't spell. The shape of the house is also a problem. It's called a traditional house, and fair enough, maybe this is what a traditional house looks like in your part of the world. Unfortunately, logo buyers don't care. To them, this is just a weird house. More than 85% of our logo buyers are from the United States. If you want to sell more, cater to them. Well, what have we here? One of my own logos, except it's not. This is a fairly bad rip-off of a logo I created 11 years ago in 2011 and sold on LogoGround. Well, I guess if you want to get banned from LogoGround, this is the way to go. I want to be careful with my own logos. When banning someone from LogoGround for copying one of my logos, I want to make sure that I'm not being extra strict just because it is my own work being copied. So I also looked at the title and keywords and descriptions. Yeah, I think the logo alone is enough for a ban, and there isn't really any doubt here. We can't even say that this designer was inspired by my logo. It's a copy and it's a ban. Next up, an American Bully. That's actually a type of dog. Not a bulldog, but an American Bully dog. This is reasonably well drawn. Maybe we need bigger gaps between some of the elements. But the issue with this logo is that the legs come out of the side of the head. That's what it looks like. I know that the body and hind legs are hidden behind the head because of the angle, but it looks like we have legs coming out of the ears. Actually, this shape here makes it look like the ears are behind the shoulders. Next logo. I'm not going to show you the title just yet. Let's see if you can guess what this is. My thinking was, okay, these are legs with feet. There are only two, so I'm guessing it's human. This must be the body then. Not sure what to make of these. I thought maybe arms or breasts, but too weird. And this must then be the head, partially hidden between these two things. Well, if you guessed dragonfly, then good for you. This is a dragonfly. In my opinion, it is not nearly clear enough. In terms of visual language, there are not nearly enough clues here that can help me read this as a dragonfly. It's like a word where too many letters are missing for you to guess the word. Next, letter R logo. This is almost good, maybe a little generic. I'm not sure about this leg here. I think perhaps this part would look better if there is a straight line here. And some alignment issues. These 2 points are not aligned, and they don't need to be, but they are almost aligned, so it looks like a mistake. Same thing here. And lastly, I would make this corner slightly rounded to match these ones. And that is it for today. Be sure to subscribe for more logo insights, and thanks for watching.